Today is the day that we could seal the title and finally end this season, where we then get onto the big business of getting into Europe next season. Now, I say we could secure the title today. This is despite the fact we've had a little bit of a wobble recently. Hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 13 with Swansea University. My name is Craig, and come up in today's episode is hopefully a Welsh Premier League title win. We will be viewing matches until we finally get the title secured, or we bottle it, whichever one. Now, since you were last with me, we've only done a handful of games, about 3 games overall, and I did mention there was a bit of a wobble in our results recently. As seen, we drew against Newtown. I don't know how. We dominated this game heavily, and then we did beat Penabont in the next league game, but he only won after a 93rd minute winner from Ryan Reynolds. The most unlikely of goal scorers. He came up with a header that looped into the goal. Yeah, I was very happy. I was very happy we got the win, because it does put us on the edge of the title. Now, this is the league table as it stands. Only TNS, remember, can catch us. So they are 11 points behind us with 5 league games to go. So we can secure the title today as long as we win and TNS draw or lose. If not, it will be in the second game, which will be against Flint Town. But as you probably saw from the fixture list, we've got Bala away. In the league first, I'd rather win the title in one of these 2 games, because after that, and after a Welsh Cup semi-final match against Barry, we've got TNS. Which, to be honest with you, I would rather have the title secured before we even get to that point. Now, as far as transfers go, has anyone else actually left? I think one person did leave. If we go to released players, yep, Sim Mulvaney. Now, I mentioned in the last episodes that he got injured, and therefore his promise should carry over, because obviously he's injured, he can't play. Wrong! He decided to get a whinge on and say he's not playing, even though he's out for 3 to 4 weeks with injury. He's recovered now, but as you can see, he's not exactly at a club. So I just said, okay, off you go, goodbye. And he was happy to leave. What a fool. He could have had a Welsh League title in his pocket, and then left in the summer, but he decided to get a whinge on and leave beforehand. So good luck to him. I wish him all the best. Now, this is going to be the 11 that we're going to be sending out against Bala Town, who are in 5th in the league, but they are a team who we played away before in the league, and we drew 3-3. So it's not even a guarantee we're going to win against this team. We will also keep an eye on the TNS result in the meantime. So the 11 that we're going to send out against Bala is Adagoke in goal. Back 4, Shan, Jones, Yorworth and Pilkington, with a midfield 3 of Perry, Reynolds and Hull. A Foker on the left wing, and Harkin and Omilabu as the 2 main men up front. I would normally play Harkin on the left, but he needs to be a star player, and Brown, Sterling and Shirley have been hit and miss recently, so let's start them from the bench and see if they can have an impact throughout the game if needed. If Harkin and Omilabu and Afoka get the job done, I'm happy. Then we can just save the other 2. But that's the beautiful part about having some strength and depth up front. We can just rotate them around as and when needed. Now, I'm hoping we can actually get the title secured in the, if not this game, then certainly the second game. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do a bit of cutting in this episode, because I don't really, in the recording that is, because I don't want this episode going 30, 35, 40 minutes. Because that's not only a lot to edit, that's also a lot for people to watch. As much as some people may enjoy a long episode, I understand that you also have lives outside of Football Manager. So let's just see if we can get it sorted early doors. Where are the matches? Oh, TNS is not even playing. Oh, come on. Oh, this is a Friday night match, isn't it? That makes more sense. Right. We will then get this match done, and then we'll check in the result of TNS after this game. And Nico Jones is putting us 1 step closer to the title with that header from the near post. Near post corners are still so good when it's not Al-Jafri. You know, Sonny Al-Jafri at the near post. He has scored from corners this season so far, but recent games he's just been blazing them over the bar, and it's becoming a nightmare to watch that every single time. So to have Nico Jones there and Yorworth, maybe? I think Yorworth is also up there because he's tall enough. As Bala Town, oh my god, what's going on there? The ball just ricocheting around, and it's in the back of the net off a deflection. It's off Yorworth as well. Come on, guys. It feels like the game is making the title race more interesting than it has any right to be. We've been the better team for the whole season. Oh, for goodness sake. The ball just ricocheted off Pilkington. Nobody closed Edwards down. And Yorworth just stood there. What is going on? This is 3 highlights back to back off 2 goals. I'm not liking this from the game at the moment. Unless we go 2-1 up. In which case, fair enough. But I'm a little bit sceptical. As we win the ball back there. Pilkington into Hull. Hull keeps losing the ball more often. So as long as he passes it around, I'm happy. He's found himself down the right-hand side in the penalty area. Play it in. And there is Afoko with his 11th goal of the season. That's 3 goals in, what, 2-3 minutes? Ridiculous. We had nothing for the first 25 minutes and suddenly, bang, 3 goals. I told you Bala Town are not going to be an easy opponent, especially at their grounds. Even the fans are turning out because they know this is going to be a good game. Great goal by Afoko. Okay, it's a tap-in, but who cares? He's in the right place at the right time. And can we have a bit of a breather from highlights right now? Nope, we've got a free kick. Perry with the kick. And off the bar. I think that was Yorworth, who I said he's good at headers. He's better than Algerie at the moment. Corner from Omilabu. Swing it in, man. Is Nico Jones on the edge there? No, he's not. So nobody got any into it. But Omilabu has it again. Play it in. And nobody is there. So it was an alright cross. There's just no one there. Right, we're on the verge of half-time here, and we've got ourselves a highlight, which is scary. Can we just go straight into half-time, please, without any more drama? Neres Vigars, he is through. He's a good goal scorer for them. Oh, good grief. It's just every time Bala goes forward, it feels like they're going to score, and that's been the case. It's another banging match, 2-2. There's been 5 goals for each team in the 2 games that have happened at their grounds. There's no defence here. No defence need apply. Oh, it's just terrible from Adagoke. Oh, man. He's been so reliable this season and he just goes and does that. Come on, boys. Don't bottle this now. I do feel he's getting a little bit desperate when it comes to these games at the moment. And I think we've just won ourselves a penalty? Yeah, we have. Okay, I thought the ball was just cleared away. I'm wondering like everything stopped. Omilabu to step up. Please, man. Yes, 3-2. Now, please, can we hold on? In fact, what's my high line saying? I don't even have a high line. We've got a high pressing line, though. Let's just drop it back a little bit because we don't need to leave a massive gap in the midfield. I think that's what's doing it as well. We only have 2 players in the midfield, and Reynolds, I know, is on a yellow card, so more than likely he's going to be coming off shortly. I can't remember who's actually on the bench. We'll have a look in a moment, though, as a lot of the players are getting a little bit tired now. In fact, it's 71 minutes, so let's go and see if we can just make a substitution. Taylor Perry. Oh, God. He's also tired. Luke Chambers is not on the bench. Screw it. Fuster's going to have to come on. Who can Reynolds actually swap with? Oh, my God. Right. Sorry, Taylor, you're going to have to stay on because I can't rely on Reynolds. He's got a lot of aggression in him. Brown Sterling is going to come on for Omilabu. I think Harkin's done okay today to stay on. So is Omilabu, but I feel we need a bit of Brown Sterling on the pitch to try and help us up front. There is Yorworth, and he just heads it over as well. Is there much of a difference between him and Sonny Algerie at this point? From headers, anyway, I don't think there is. Right, there is a lot of tired legs out there. And by the looks of it, oh God, they've made, what, all of their substitutes? We've only made 2? Good grief, what are we doing with our lives? Algerie is going to come on for Nico Jones. Shan is going to have to stay on because we don't have a left back. And Farr is going to come on for Hull. Hull's had a good game, but I haven't seen too much of him, actually. Dodds, we're not risking Dodds right now. Heavens. You must be absolutely mad. I was actually about to say we only have a few minutes left, but there's now a highlight with 5 minutes of injury time. Why is there 5 minutes? I know it's been 5 goals, but Did you really need to have that much? As Harkin runs onto the ball here. Oh, ref, he got tripped up there. Come on. That was to the last man. Come on, man. Swept up there by, I think, Al-Jafri. And there was Brown Sterling. He is through. Slot it home. Please. Thank you. 4-2. I think I've got all of the game management stuff on already, except for that. Just the time wasting stuff. But my goodness, Brown Sterling. He's supposed to be a star player, but he needed to be an impact sub right here. Just try, basically just put the result beyond doubt. And please, for the love of God, just hold on. Right, just wear the time down and please give us the 3 points. And then we can go and have a look at TNS's result. We haven't won the title. In fact, let's just have a look at the league table. I think we're 14 clear now. We've got 4 games to go. TNS have 5 games to go. Anything less than a win, anything less than a win for TNS, we are the champions. Right, we are at the next league match against Flint Town, which means TNS did indeed win their previous game, 1-0 at home against Newtown. Once I saw they were playing Newtown, I thought, yeah, it's going to the next game. It doesn't matter now. So we play Flint Town, and then TNS will be away at 3rd place Penabont. So I'm hoping Penabont can do us a favour. Although the equation is now very simple. If we win the title, regardless of what TNS do. Anything less than a win for TNS, and we win the title regardless. There is 11 points between us with 4 games to go. So this is going to be the 11 that we're going to be sending out. Adegoke stays in goal. Back for Shan, Jones, Al-Jafri, who comes in for Yorworth, and Farr, who comes in for the now injured Pilkington. He's out for another 5 days, so he'll be back in case we need to play TNS. Hopefully we won't have to secure the title. Perry Fuster, who's in for Reynolds, and Hull are in the midfield, with a Foker on the left wing. Omelabu and Brown Sterling are the 2 men up front. We've got to play Brown Sterling, I feel, for this match. He won it. Well, I say he won it. Omelabu and Brown Sterling won it for us in the last match, and a Foker actually. All 3 of them did, so they all get the nod for this one. We're playing a team, Flint Town, who, yes, they are in 4th place in the league, but they still cause problems. We win the title. It is as simple as that. So let's go out and make it happen, boys. Come on. It's not exactly packed, is it, for a potential title winning game? I'm a little bit disappointed. But then again, it's the Welsh League that I don't think many people turn up in the first place. We'll see how many actually turn up for Europe at the start of next season. And by the way, if we do win the title, we will be in the Champions League first qualifying rounds, which will mean we'll be back very early before the start of the season. Well won there by Perry. There is Hull. You should have finished that, man. It should have been on target at the very minimum. Come on. But yes, we will be in the Champions League at a minimum if we win the title. First qualifying rounds, again, we're coming back very early before the start of next season, so it'll be a very short transfer window overall, even though the season would finish at the end of April. Yes, you could say we're starting a bit earlier, the transfer window, but we've got less time to actually complete it and make sure we've got enough players in for registration. There is Brown Sterling off the bar, and it's Omelabu did have it, but it's just been cleared. Well done, Al-Jafri, to win that, Fuster. The reason I replaced Ryan Reynolds, by the way, for this match, purely because I don't want someone with too much aggression, which is probably why a good reason Pilkington shouldn't play this match either. Because in big match scenarios, Football Manager tends to punish you a little bit, which I'm kind of hoping isn't the case, and I'm thankful they didn't punish us there. Flint Town probably should have scored there, and we should have scored earlier on as well. Let's just encourage the boys. I just realised I haven't actually done that. Fuster's not happy. Why? Come on, man. Show some motivation. Show some enthusiasm. And just win us the title, please. Well won. Oh, what good tackle there from Omelabu. It's been crossed over to Hull. Pass it, please. Your dribbling is not exactly the strongest, although he's done well there. Afoka's not going to get to that ball, though. I can see what Perry was trying to do, but Afoka just got blocked off. It's not as if he's not fast enough. Good God, so I don't know what our defence is doing. It feels like the game just makes certain players just run away from the ball. We saw that with Pilkington, I think, in the last episodes. Hull. It's a very long highlight here, and I'm kind of nervous, but at the same time hopeful that it results in a goal for us. Foka using his pace down the left-hand side. Plays the ball in. There is Brown Sterling, and that is a great goal. Paper hands from the Flint Town goalkeeper, but Brown Sterling had enough power on that header. Powers us 1-0 up, and we're one step closer to the title, much like in the last match. But TNS put the spoilers on us winning the title. Kept the champagne on ice just for an extra game. Let's just go out and seal it in this one. Right, it's almost half time. In fact, it's half time now. 1-0 up. I haven't even had a look at the TNS result. Oh, TNS game. That's well done, control and possession. That's what we want. What is their match at the moment? They are drawing 0-0 away at Penabont. Doing us a bit of a favour at the moment, as Fuster manages to win the ball off a poor clearance. Shan. A second goal, though, would help things out massively for us. There is Brown Sterling. Again, should have been on target. You're not really Shirley. You're better than him. I understand he's just on the bench. I hope he didn't hear that. But I think he'll be fine. We win a league title. He'll forget all about it. Don't worry. Hull plays the ball forward, but it's a poor one because Brown Sterling is not running onto that. Some pressing going on there. Al-Jafri, well won there. Nicely passed out to Hull. That's a better ball forward. Referee, he's been brought down and it is a penalty. Omilabu will be taking it. Please, please, please put us 2-0 up. It will ease some nerves, I hope. Oh, it's 2-0. The keeper dived the right way, but Omilabu had enough power behind that shot. So relieved. And the crowd goes mild because there's hardly anybody in the damn stadium. I've just noticed the score for the TNS match. It's still 0-0 there at the moment. Remember, anything less than a win for them, we win the title, full stop. But a win for us, we win the title anyway. There is Brown Sterling. Great control there and poor finish. Good grief. The Jekyll and Hyde of Mr. Brown Sterling there. Right, it is time for a couple of substitutions, I think. Some people are starting to get a little bit complacent. Taylor Perry is looking a bit tired and he's not had the greatest of games. So, Luke Chambers is going to come on for a bit of ball-winning midfield action. And just looking at the rest of the squad at the moment, I don't want to change too much, although I want to get Harkin on. Oy. Do you know what? We're not going to make changes for the sake of changes at the moment. Maybe once we get to 80 minutes, I'll have a look again. Because it will purely be for tiredness pretty much at this point. Ball in, and there is Jones. And Jones has potentially just sealed the deal. The title is coming to Swansea University. Absolutely fantastic. Nico Jones, 3-0. His second goal in 2 games. Very happy for him. He's been such a difference for us in defence this season. And we, you know what, we are going to make a couple of changes. Harkin is going to come on for Foka. And you know what, Yorworth is going to come on for Jones. He's going to go off to a hero's reception. That's the only changes we're going to make for the moment. We're just going to try and wear the time down. TNS are 1-0 up. Well, that was after 21 minutes. Why did that only come through just now then? What time did their game kick off? That's not fair. Has it been 0-0 because they just hadn't kicked off yet? Chambers tried the shot and Brown Sterling just balloons it over the goal. Hopefully, it shouldn't matter too much. In fact, you know what? We are going to make a couple more substitutions. Reece Shirley's going to come on for Omilabu. And you know what? Dodds, go on, man. Go on, have a few minutes. The homegrown boy is going to get himself a few minutes. And you know what? We are just going to slow things down. We've got a cup match coming up because we want to celebrate a league championship. Why are we not getting the trophy? Why are we not getting the trophy? Huh? Have we not? Hold up. Hold up. We've won it, right? There's 3 games left. Even though they've got 4 games to go. Was that purely because TNS match hadn't finished yet? No, we've won it. We've won it. We win the JD Kimra Premier League title. I don't know what happened there, to be honest. Fuster's only out for a couple of days, that's fine. Okay, so we have actually won the title. That is so anticlimactic. I'm not using any other skins either. Let's have a look. Do we have... Yeah, we have the C next to our name. So we are confirmed as the champions. TNS... Oh, they're still playing, but it don't matter. They're drawing 1-1. Yeah, they drew. Right, so they drew against Penabont. That means we'd have won the title anyway. We are the Welsh Premier League champions. Champions League football is coming to Swansea Uni next season. I don't know for how long for, though, because we're amateur. I don't know how many times I have to say this. We are amateur. Let's see if the board will allow us to go semi-pro. But I think we will find that out in the next episode. Yeah, there's nothing yet. So it probably won't happen until the end of the season anyway. So we are going to come back for transfers, unless we make the Welsh Cup final, in which case I will show the Welsh Cup final if we do get there. But otherwise, I will see you for transfers. Well, that was a bit of an anticlimactic way to win the title. No trophy lift, so I can only apologise for that. But we have done it. We have secured the Welsh Premier League title. And we now go on to the Champions League at the beginning of next season. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below. Smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss the upcoming European adventure we're going to be having. And thank you all for your support on this series so far. It's been really fun so far. Long may it continue. Thank you all for watching. Look after yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode.